Week 10 is upon us. Mr. Bond and Skotamus. It is the World Championship qualifying match, the Grand Finals. Crawdad Swamp will play host. That is Travis Bond. I am Chad Shrump, and we will have a 10th qualifier for Las Vegas very shortly. And I lied. That is Travis Bond. He is wearing the dollar bill shirt, hoping to cash in. Oh boy, here we go. And that is pulled left. And that will be a birdie for Travis Bond. But here is Skotamus. This looks a little bit left as well. Skotamus has made runs before. Let's see if this is the week that he can make it into Vegas at the Palms Hotel and Casino for the World Championship in July. A 4-day weekend of Golden Tee. This shot looks very nice. Nice shot from Skotamus as he plants that onto the par 4 green. Travis will go with the Maniacs. Needs to get up. It does. Bounces a little bit left. Easy eagle for Travis Bond. Here is Skotamus. His putt is good. Bond's going to tap that in. And we will move on to the par 3 third hole. Let's see what kind of look we have here. That is not bad at all. Skotamus. This will break left. He has hit that much too firmly. But it will settle, and he is safely on the green. Be a little longer putt than he wanted. Here is Travis. This looks great. Travis Bond has put a hole-in-one on the board and will take at least a 1-stroke lead. Skotamus with a putt for birdie coming up. Here is that shot again for Travis Bond. Old schools it in. Javelin plays the break of the green. None of this sniper, stinger type junk. And he makes it. Very nice shot from Travis. The man from Houston, Texas, Mr. Bond. And here is Mr. Bond off the tee. Takes honors. Skotamus will go to the island directly in front. Does not give you the best shot in. Travis planted that to the right side, so he has a clean look. Skotamus needs to get over that area there, which he does nicely, but leaves it a little bit short. Travis will have the opportunity to run this straight up the green, and he will. That is a 2-iron. 2-iron for double eagle if he gets it all the way to the cup, and that's GSP. How many points? 20,000. Nope, 15-6. Nice shot from Mr. Bond. Travis has been to Vegas multiple times playing for a world championship, one of the best players in all of Golden Tee Mobile. Skotamus trying to knock off a true great in this game. A 2-footer for Travis. And Mr. Bond taps it in. He still maintains that 1-stroke lead going into the 5th hole. Drivable par 4. Takes just a hair off this one. Floats it in. Should be more points. Yes, sir. 7,000 more GSP for Mr. Bond. If we do go to the 18th hole and we are all tied, GSP, do not break the tie this year. We will play sudden death until one player wins a hole outright. And we will start on the back 9. That's a nice shot from Skotamus. Skotamus. Just love saying it. Rolls off the tongue like you just wouldn't believe. So Skotamus makes his eagle. So does Mr. Bond. And we move on to par 4, hole 6. An opportunity for some kind of a hole out here. A stinger variety, perhaps. We will see. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to the Michigan boys. Phil Rumley, who called the Week 8 action when I tried to defeat Conky B. Failed. Great win, Conky. And then Week 9, Brian Muxlow, Jesus, called all the action as I finally punched my ticket. So thank you, gentlemen, for calling the action. I'm glad IT gave me my job back. Was a little worried. Here is Travis, and he almost made another. More great shot points for Travis Bond. We will see this one again. That was a javelin. Lofts it in the air. It takes a pretty hard bounce to the right and just misses the cup, but very nicely done. And a couple of birdies here on hole number 6. Crawdad Swamp. The front 9 is a scorer's paradise. Travis has already holed out once. The back 9 separates the men from the boys. Hole 14 through hole 18 can get quite precarious. So we'll see where we're at going into those holes and see if Skotamus can hold on and stay right there with Mr. Bond. Right now he trails by 1. Both players have landed on top. The crest of this hill will have a good shot in over the trees. That is a grabber, and that will stop. I would imagine Travis is going to run at this with a javelin, and he does. It is on its way. This will dive to the left, and that will be a little high, and that will roll to a stop. So a couple of good shots, 23-footer for Skotamus. He makes his putt, and Mr. Bond will make his putt. There it is. Hole number 8, this match going very quickly. No mistakes thus far. 1 hole out, Travis Bond, Mr. Bond, a 1-stroke lead here on the front 9. Crawdad Swamp, week number 10, World Championship qualifying. Skotamus floats this in. Is that another grabber? It is. And that is safely on. Skotamus makes his putt. And he's good. Here is Mr. Bond. He will knock that one home. And we go to hole 9. Another opportunity for hole out if the pin is in the back of this green and not just past the water. Let's see where it is in a moment. Can't really tell from that view. Trying to see where that is over on the left. And I can't tell, to be quite frank. Yep. Yep, it's right past the water. Difficult to hole this one out. Nice shot from Mr. Bond. Now, it is a fun shot hitting an orbit into this green. Line that thing up the very back of the green and let it just rip. That is the fun ball. Would have been fun to see that here on hole number 9. Not saying I would have or would not have done it, but it would be a fun one to see. About the only way you're going to challenge that cup. 41,000 great shot points on the front 9 for Mr. Bond, and he has a 1-stroke lead over Skotamus. Crawdad Swamp, good shot from Skotamus. Plants it on the green on this drivable par 4. A sniper for Bond, and it just gets over those trees, and he lands safely. A couple of nice shots. Here is a left 6 breaker, and that is good. Left 5 for Skotamus. A swipe putter. Makes me very scared. But Riley Hitchcock, probably the best player on the planet right now, is also a swipe putter. You're good company, Skotamus. That's a nice bender. Simmer. Settle down a little bit. Give him a chip in. A chance for a hole out here on hole number 10, or 11 rather, here on Crawdad. Travis hits a beauty in there as well. Travis might have a chipper. This might be a chipper. Here is the lob wedge. Very difficult to hole anything with the lob wedge. Oh, but he almost did. Skotamus, a real beauty. Here is the chipper for Travis. Good. Travis Bond, a 2-stroke lead. Drives to the base of the green, a chipper sniper, perfectly executed. And Skotamus will have to knock in the 1-footer. He trails by 2. A lot of wind pushing here. Travis clubs down, and this will be all over the cup. Should be GS, no P. That was 6 feet, no love. I will almost guarantee it. Oh, Skotamus. Skotamus left that one short. Was nervous about that huge wind pushing. The last thing you want to do is go long into the water. But that was a scary one. Skotamus will go down at least one more stroke and make it 2. So this putt for Mr. Bond, 7 feet, no love, will give him a 4-stroke lead over Skotamus. It is not over yet. 15, 16, 17, 18 can be quite dastardly. But Travis is very, very good. It will be very difficult for Skotamus to overcome this big lead. Don't go anywhere. Nice shot from Skotamus. Give him some points. Give the man some GSP. That's a good putt from Travis. Skotamus is going to make this. And we will move on. Hole 14. Hole out opportunity again. That pin is just right off the fringe. That would be a difficult one to snipe in. You're almost going to have to make it right in front of the cup if you want to try to make a 3-iron sniper here. Torpedo will rocket down this fairway. Let's see what Skotamus comes up with here shortly, but I think Travis is out. 3-iron sniper is my guess. Nope. He's going to go with a sand wedge orbit. This will rip back. And he is just to the cusp of that green. Here's Skotamus. This needs to get up. Oh, and it just gets to the fringe, stops, and that will be a 13-footer for birdie. Travis almost made another. Very good effort with the orbit. And now we come to the teeth of this course. Travis between the trees. Oberg on its way, and that line was simply fantastic. A little less club there, and that might be in. Here is Skotamus, and that needs to get up. That should be a chip. That should be a chip of some sort. Travis is first. Eagle putt snatches in. That swipe was a little suspect. Here is Skotamus, and that misses, and we're going to go down 5. Down 5, 3 to play. Skotamus, keep fighting. If you don't do it this week, your game is there. Go for it next week. Here is Travis. Par 3. Perfect. 2 to play for Travis. He is in the driver's seat firmly. Here's Skotamus. We'll throw an orbit at this. Boy, do I love this shot. Roll in. GSP on the board. He's going to do it. 8,200 points, and that was really nice. That's a really good shot. Great imagination. Throws that big, huge wedge in the air. He knows that's not going to back up much, and then eventually gives way to that down-sloping green, rolls into GSP range. Very nice shot from our friend Skotamus. But as it were, a 5-stroke lead for the great Travis Bond. Here is Travis. Throws a slurve on this one. That is not going to get on the green, and that will be a chip. That will be a chipper sniper, I will almost guarantee you. No, I don't almost guarantee you. I guarantee you. This needs to settle. That needs to settle. That has found the swamp. But Skotamus, this has been over for a while. Just have some fun. See if you can hole something out on this chip. Still get birdie here. Depends where the drop is. And he's going to go with a little wedge. Let that wind bring it towards the cup. And that's a tap in for par. Here is the chipper sniper. Travis. Yes, sir. Travis, that was nasty. Very nice eagle. Travis up 7. 1 to play. I do think it's impossible to lose this, even if he strokes out, is it? I think it could be a tie. No, if he were to ace this and Travis were to stroke out, I think Skotamus could win, but that is not going to happen. Travis Bond, a beautiful shot onto the green, and he will be in the field for the 2025 Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Las Vegas, Nevada, July at the Palms. Travis Bond, his name is entered into the tournament. Congratulations, Travis. Skotamus, it will get better. Great match between these two. Maybe not a great match, but it was a good competition. We'll see you next week.